Wagons roll. Well, again, thanks all for coming. Really appreciate the support. I'm going to mingle the two, really. Talk about Halesowen Town, talk about the business, but more so how it's linked together and what we've got planned going forward. So we'll start with the club. Obviously, steeped in history, formed in 1873. The chairman, unfortunately, couldn't make it today, Keith McKenna. He became chairman. He bought the club about 5 years ago and has really turned it round. Things weren't done right. There's been a lot of things going on over the years, but he's got hold of it, and we really are pulling in the right direction now. We've got lots of good plans, and he's really invested in a lot of things. We play at the Grove, Old Horn Lane. Our manager, Russ Penn, professional footballer all his career, and he joined us from Kidderminster Harriers last season. So we've pitched big to go with Russ to hopefully get us to the next level. We're members of the Southern Premier League. Our average attendance last year was 1,100, which is great for us, really, especially when it comes to promoting, advertising and promoting your business. When there's 1,200 fans here at the last game all shouting on. So seeing your logo around there's a lot of business people that come drink in the bar afterwards. So we've got a really good target area to promote your logos and your brand. The highest attendance was last year. It was over 3,500, but that's all we can officially say. Crammed in for the playoff honour, which we won. So that was a great day. Steeped in history, FA Vars winners twice, finalists 3 times. So not many clubs can say that they've played at Wembley, let alone won it twice. And that really put the club on a good footing. Chairman at the time, who's still one of the vice presidents, still involved. Lots of honours. We won the Northern Premier League, Southern Midland League, and the Western League. We made 9 appearances in the FA Cup first round. Unfortunately, fell at the first hurdle this season, which as commercial director, I was devastated because that was my way of really pushing us forward. And I was hoping for a BBC appearance and everything, so I was in Russ's ear about that. We've introduced a ladies team this season, as well as the first team, a youth team. We also have a men's and ladies academy team. So we're growing the club from strength to strength. We've got 5 youth teams now. We've also got a good merger with the Halesowen, which is probably one of the biggest youth teams in the West Midlands, if not the country. Lots of teams. So we're setting the infrastructure from the bottom to bring it up in the local community, give kids a chance, hopefully find a pathway to the first team and a good level of football. 1873, James Grove, former owner, the button factory next door. It's always been a sports venue. The land between the club and the Yelts Bar, which we own as well, is owned by the James Grove Trust. We've got a good relationship with them. So it's always been a football ground. We're heavily involved with charity organisations and local fundraising groups. Keith, the chairman, is very, very driven on community. We do a lot of collaborating with the local college, Halesowen College, and we're looking to grow that from strength to strength. And this year we've launched our own radio station, Radio Halesowen Town, which is going from strength to strength as well. And again, lots of advertising opportunities for companies to jump on board. The figures for listeners of that are really blowing us away. The club's really going from strength to strength. My involvement through my company, we've been supplying the club since 1990. I acquired the business in 2004. We went limited. Mum and Dad had the business originally, and we supplied the kit as long ago as 1990. So we've always had an affiliation with the club since then. Not always supplied, but always been in and around the club. And since 2012, we've been the kit supplier. Became key sponsors. We've got our name on the stand, lots of boards, invested a lot into the club through support, sponsor days, and bringing people along to be a part of it. And it always blows people away when they're walking. Not only the ground, when it's full, it really does rock, and it gets people talking about it. And I became a director of the club this year in May. Keith asked me to come on board. Andrew, my wife, took over the club shop in 2022 and turned that round for Keith. I think from that, we've seen the opportunity to really push the commercial button. The fans really do back the shop. I've got some samples I wanted to show you today and show you the link that my company plays with it. I'll skip that bit. So my business, Ace Embroidery, based in Halesowen. We're a family business, hands-on, friendly service, direct to manufacture. We do everything in-house. We've got our own embroidery machines, our own print machines. We don't outsource anything. So if you want something done, it's done by us. So we handle it. You know, we don't send it out anywhere else. If you need something in a panic, we can do it.